Inferno, Captain Scarlet. Inferno is the 25th episode of Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons, a British Supermarionation television series created by Gerry and Sylvia Anderson and filmed by their production company Century 21 Productions. Written by Tony Barwick and Shane Rimmer and directed by Alan Perry, it was first broadcast on 16 April 1968 on ATV Midlands. Set in 2068, the series depicts a war of nerves between Earth and the Mysterons, a race of Martians with the power to create functioning copies of destroyed people or objects and use them to carry out acts of aggression against humanity. Earth is defended by a military organization called Spectrum, whose top agent, Captain Scarlet, was killed by the Mysterons and replaced by a reconstruction that subsequently broke free of their control. Scarlet's double has a self-healing power that enables him to recover from injuries that would be fatal to anyone else, making him Spectrum's best asset in its fight against the Mysterons. In Inferno, the Mysterons destroy and reconstruct a spacecraft to attack a desalination facility in the Andes Mountains. Plot: while tracking down space debris, the Eurospace recovery vehicle SK-R4 is destroyed by a meteoroid impact, informing ground control that the crew are abandoning their mission due to a technical fault. A Mysteron reconstruction of SK-R4 reverses course for Earth. On Cloud Base, Spectrum learns the target of the Mysterons' latest threat, the Nejama Complex, an automated facility in the Andes that desalinates seawater to irrigate the interior of South America. Colonel White, voiced by Donald Gray, dispatches a team of field agents, led by Captains Scarlet and Blue, voiced by Francis Matthews and Ed Bishop, and accompanied by the Angel Squadron, to the Nejama Valley to set up surveillance posts around the complex. Shortly after Spectrum's arrival, Captain Black slips into the ancient Aztec temple where Scarlet and Blue are based and conceals a radio transmitter in the mouth of a statue of the sun god. Meanwhile, Euro Tracker Station is monitoring SK-R4's return journey to Earth. When attempts to contact the spacecraft fail, a concerned Major Morin alerts Cloud Base. Cloud Base. Transmissions between Euro Tracker and SK-R4 are jammed by an external radio signal that is drawing the spacecraft off course to a new landing site in the Nejama area. White deduces that SK-R4, which is carrying several explosives packs, is being used as a missile to strike the Nejama Valley. As SK-R4 enters Earth's atmosphere, Scarlet and Blue discover that the source of the signal, the transmitter hidden by Black, is somewhere within the temple. Realizing that they cannot locate and destroy the transmitter in the time remaining, they evacuate the temple in their Spectrum pursuit vehicle and order the Angels to launch an aerial assault on the building. Although the statue of the sun god is destroyed in the bombardment, Spectrum are too late to prevent SK-R4 from crashing into the ruins. The impact triggers a landslide that hits the Nejama complex's exposed liquid oxygen tanks and destroys the facility in a series of explosions. Scarlet and Blue acknowledge the Mysteron victory. Production: Inferno was filmed in late 1967. The SK-R4 miniature model was based on the design of the TV Artemis-17 satellite from the episode White as Snow. The puppet playing the SK-R4 navigator does not appear in any other episodes of Captain Scarlet. Most of the episode's incidental music consists of cues recycled from older Supermarionation productions, 7 earlier episodes of Captain Scarlet, as well as 6 episodes of Thunderbirds and 3 of Supercar. Inferno features the third appearance of the Mysterons' vanishing power, previously seen in the Heart of New York and Model Spy. Reception: Inferno is regarded as the best episode of Captain Scarlet by TV Zone magazine, which praises the episode's dark direction and straightforwardly effective plot. Little touches such as the realism of Black's cautious ascent of the sun god statue, and Scarlet and Blue being on first-name terms, making them real people, with real names and lives behind their codenames, are also positively received. What is most to the episode's credit, argues the magazine, is its downbeat ending, which is aggravated by the fact that Spectrum's efforts actually make it worse. James Stansfield of website Den of Geek ranks Inferno 6th in his top 10 list of Captain Scarlet episodes, praising its horror movie-style elements and describing the episode overall as tremendously fun. Comparing Scarlet and Blue's creeping about the temple looking for clues to an episode of Scooby-Doo, he also commends the episode's use of point-of-view shots and echoey footstep sound effects, as well as its depiction of Scarlet and Blue's comradeship. He argues that, as in other episodes where the Mysterons prevail, Spectrum's defeat adds to the tension by creating an anything-can-happen type feeling. In a mostly negative review, writer Fred McNamara criticizes the story's two-dimensional execution, arguing that its descent into a waiting game as the SKR-4 draws closer to Earth makes the episode an unfulfilling watch. Noting that Inferno was one of the last Captain Scarlet episodes to be made, he suggests that its unexciting plot demonstrates how, as a storytelling vehicle, the series had flown as high as it could fly. He adds that Spectrum's powerlessness against the SKR-4 makes them tantamount to hapless bystanders, calling this portrayal oddly compelling. He regards the ending as allegorical, stating that the destruction of the ancient temple triggering a landslide that obliterates the desalination plant represents humanity's spiritual past crashing down on humanity's technological visions. Commentators Chris Drake and Graham Bassett suggest that SKR-4 being under the control of an agency called Eurospace shows that the episode's writers were keen to establish the existence of a European space operation E.